Good morning, YouTube. Just got home from the gym and I'm all sweaty. However, it's time to make some breakfast. Gotta eat, so we're making some oatmeal. Oatmeal time. Good evening, guys. Do you ever go to the mailbox and get the mail and you have something in the mail and you're like, where the hell did I get this? How did you know we were having a baby? Look at that little face. Happy Monday.
You called?
Where do we get that Babies R Us magazine from?
Came in the mail.
From who?
I don't know.
And it says to our family, like with our name in it.
Oh, you know what? I think when I went there with Michelle, I signed up for like a Babies R Us account or whatever.
Oh,
like one
okay.
of those like
All
discount
right.
things.
So now it's not as creepy. Because I was thinking,
they know.
How did they know? I made some dinner just right now. And because today's Monday, that means it's my low carb day. So I have to have like, you know, things that are low carb. And so today's dinner is ground turkey cooked with onion on top of just spinach and mixed greens and some almonds and cucumber. Yeah, that's what it is. Hopefully it's tasty. You guys want some? You want some healthy stuff? You want some healthy stuff? What do you think of the healthy stuff?
I haven't tried it yet, but it looks good.
Alright guys, I'm going to need you to do something pretty important here, okay? So, break out your iPhones, break out your iPad, your iPod, or if you're on a computer and you have iTunes, I'm going to need you to go to your podcast tab, right? You're going to pull up that podcast tab, and then you're going to go over to your search bar, and you look for a podcast called The Flow of Things. That's right, guys. We are on iTunes. It's crazy. I find it really crazy. I find it crazy to like go to my podcast tab and I can see, you know, our podcast, the Rooster Teeth podcast, Nerdist, the Danny Duncan Show, Ear Biscuits, Sourcehead podcast, the Pauly Shore, like all these podcasts I listen to regularly.
And then there's you.
And then like, boom, right there. Making shit happen. As I was posting all this stuff to go live today, Luke got the podcast onto iTunes, but it's, you know, it's all three of us. It's Luke, Ray, and I. Like, we all worked on this, and, you know, a collaboration of three people is on a platform for hundreds and hundreds to listen to. And it's crazy to think about it like that. So that happened today. And then a brand new game channel video went up. New format of the show. So it's not like my old Let's Plays like it used to be. It's different. And then the vlog went up. And that's live. Today was a very busy day for all the stuff I do for fun and for people to see. And there's like 3 different variations of my, I guess, creative outlets up on the internet right now. Pretty interesting to think about.
Athena's gone. That's what my point of view looks like. I just see her tail. Bloop.
And she's got that belly going.
I don't know if this is appropriate for the vlog, but I'll say it, and if you think not, you can cut it out. So, I don't actually remember the specific thing that I said, but somebody at work today, I said something, and then my coworker was like, dude, you have balls. And I said, well, I am carrying a boy. And he cracked up. He goes, dang, that's true.
So does that mean you're both genders right now?
No.
Does that also mean you're Mexican?
I got a little Mexican jumping bean in me.
See now that's racist.
But you said it first. And he's jumping around.
He's a little Mexican jumping bean.
Little Mexican, Polish, Dutch,
Danish, Scottish, Irish,
German,
Syrian,
mixed little mutt.
That's what's going on in there, guys.
Yep, he can look all sorts of ways. Alright guys, so I just wanted to talk about something kind of serious. So I tried to film this yesterday to have it in yesterday's vlog, but I filmed it in the car and my car is super noisy, so you couldn't hear it. So I'm refilming this. So today, as you're watching this, so on Tuesday, my mom is having a radiation treatment today. So What that means is, well, let me give you some background information. So 8 years ago, my mom was diagnosed with thyroid cancer, which in doctor land, they always say that that's the easiest cancer to get, which is baloney because no cancer is easy. But my mom has been doing really, really well for the last 8 years. She's had some side effects and things that she's had to deal with medically because of that thyroid cancer. But for the most part, the last 7 and 8 years have been really, really good. Well, she has an annual cancer scan every year since then. And this year they found just a few little crumbs. I don't know what size a crumb means, but that's what they're calling it. They found some crumbs of cancer cells. And so that means that she has to have a radiation treatment again tomorrow or today as you're watching this. That's why I've been at my parents' house a couple of times in the last 2 weeks or so, just helping out my mom, kind of helping her prepare. So she's having that done today today. As you're watching this, I'm confusing myself. And it's an out-of-hospital treatment, so she has to go to the doctor and they give her basically a radioactive pill that targets the cells that they want to get rid of. And then she gets to go home and she doesn't have to stay in the hospital or anything, but she will be radioactive for a couple of days, so she has to be in isolation. So my mom will be hanging out at home for a couple of days on her own. And of course my dad will be home, but they can't go near each other for a few days, so my mom will be isolated just to her bedroom. And so it shouldn't be too horribly difficult to go through, but any positive thoughts and prayers and juju and vibes and whatever else you guys want to send her way would be greatly appreciated. I'm not really too worried because it went well last time and we didn't know what to expect, and this time we have a better idea of what to expect and how my mom will handle all of this. So, and she's in a much better place this time, physically, mentally, just emotionally. So I feel like it'll go smoother this time than it did the first time. So that's good. And I know everything will go well. It's just, it's scary that she has to do it again. But like I said, I think it'll go perfectly fine. And after she has her treatment, everything will kind of balance out from there. So right now she doesn't feel so great, but in about 3 days she'll start feeling really good again. So send some positive vibes her way.
Well, Athena's eating, Zeus is napping, Annie's putting away some dishes, and I'm falling asleep. It's time to go to bed, time to wrap up this Monday. It's been a busy day, very long day. Woke up very early, went to the gym, and it's the end of the day, guys. It's time to wrap it up. Go check out the podcast. It's up now. 2 episodes are up on iTunes. So be sure to subscribe to The Flow of Things on iTunes. New game channel video is up. And every day throughout the week, a new vlog is up. So you guys know what's up. Anyway, see you guys later. And I'll see you on the enjoyabs.
Say goodnight to the belly. Hi, belly. The big belly.